What's going on, people? It's your man the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my doggy, Bruce Lee, Sweet G and AC for coming through and boosting up the coin. So, Tyson Fury, aka Luke Partridge, aka the Benidormian expat, has broken his silence on Joshua Dubois. So let's get to his bars here. Here we go, people, no doubt about it. Stop it. Right. Wow, people, the moody mouse.
Boxing, boys, it happens, shit happens.
Awesome.
It's heavyweight boxing, boys, it happens, shit happens. You get knocked spark out, it could have been me, it could have been you, could have been anybody. In the heavyweight division, it's what happens. One punch away from being smashed, knocked out.
What went wrong, do you feel, with the game plan that Joshua had?
I think what went wrong is what always goes wrong in heavyweight boxing. Good right hand on the end of the chin. And that was it.
Did he come back from this, Tyson?
I don't know, listen, it's up to the man and whatever he wants to do. If he's got a good ambition to come back again and do what he's got to do, I don't know. Listen, he'll have to make his own decisions. He's a big boy, isn't he?
What did you really think? You didn't give us your opinion earlier, but generally, art of arts, what did you think was going to happen tonight,
I thought it was a 50-50 fight. God's honest truth. Dubois a lot younger, isn't he? He's 26, 7-year-old. The other man's 35, same age as me. Age don't wait for anybody, does it? It is what it is. And listen, you get caught with them punches, and you don't see many heavyweights get hit, get knocked down, get back up to you and continue on. And that's it. So
would you fight Dubois?
Yeah, what happens there?
I've got to.
Anyway, we'll leave it there for now. I want to cover Tyson Fury's thoughts on the Dubois fight. He'll never fight Dubois. In fact, you know what? Let's do it now, quick. Real quick for you, man. Put your man on. Fury will never fight Dubois. Forget about that. Dubois walked straight through him. People, Usyk caught him in the first round. Yeah? Now, all the AJ homosexuals who have conveniently gone missing, there was about, well, clearly the odds show 80% of people was AJ homosexual. You man are missing. My comments was 80% homosexuals. Right? That's a fact. I forgot what my point was now. What was my point? 80% homosexual. Oh, forget that. Forget it. The bottom line is, people, Tyson Furys never gonna fight. Oh, that was it. The prediction. You know what? Rewind. 80% of men out there, yeah, are Anthony Johnson homosexuals. But when it came down to it, the YB was right. Whatever I'm wrong about, that's one thing. I have a shot dar. I can tell you when a man don't want to fight, no more. And I'm telling you, Tyson Fury's got the same thing AJ does. Watch that Usyk fight. Usyk's 200 pounds soaking wet. Fury's on the back foot, scared to death after talking all the rah-rah about, not a man born, pop pop. Yeah? That's how you know someone's shot. When they're completely scared to death to exchange in the pocket. I didn't see Fury throw any I didn't see him hold his feet once. That's a shot fighter. Not once did I see him in there catching and whipping. He was getting all goofy trick shots off. He'd like spin around, touch, and then there was no consistent fighting in there, is the point, people. Bottom line. Same with AJ. The 5 rounds with Dubois, not once did he tuck up and exchange. That's a man who wants to fight. Doesn't matter how good your chin is, you can still fight. It's almost like a paradox they don't understand. They think by running, it means you're more likely to win/survive, but it's a survival instinct, people. Fact. Go back and watch old school heavyweights. They weren't running. Even Lennox Lewis, who was a bit of a runner, yeah, he was spiteful when he did come forward. Do you understand? Look at all the other heavyweights who like to tangle more than Lennox did. Spiteful. They weren't always looking to skirt the edge of the ropes because they were happy to fight. Even the ceiling B-level dudes, happy to fight most of the time. These new age cats who are finished, AJ skirting the ropes. Unless he's fighting Mbongo, a wrestler, right? And even with Wally, I did a whole video on it. All the AJ guys Just sucking him off. Did a whole video breaking it down for you slow cats. Yeah? Wallin's no good. If you can rock Wallin in the 5th round and then be fanning around, pouring a jab, again, watch the video I did breaking down AJ's mythical right hand. If you can rock Wallin, who's no good and wasn't there to fight, and then you're putting a Pori jab out, you're finished. Fact. Same with Fury. You're in there with Usyk. Okay, better quality. Still though, Fury's in there, 1st round, he's pulling back. That is a beta primal instinct. Trained men who want to fight don't pull back like this. Yeah? If you flinch at a child, they'll go, do you understand, people? Oops. If you flinch at a trained man, it's, you know what I mean? You're in there, you're reacting to the actual punch. You're not acting estrogenically. If you flinch at a woman, they'll go, that's what Fury does. He pulls back this. AJ pulls back this. Estrogenic. Call it what you want. And you don't want to fight, just call it that. Two dudes don't want to fight. And Danny D, he cut through AJ, he cut through Tyson Fury. Usyk's the only question here, because he wants to fight, but still, he's too small. Anyway, on to the AJ situation. I think the problem right now is, back in the day, Fury might have been laughing or whatever. The problem now is, they've all been turkified. They've all been unified by the turkey bag. / the shake-offs. You understand? It's been rumoured, some people are saying, if you don't know about it, P. Diddy going through it right now for his alleged freak-offs. Yeah? Prince Turki Salman, he's allegedly, reportedly been holding shake-off events. SHIEK off events. He been having all these big bulls shaking off for him. Yeah? So, once you've been in zesty circumstances with another man, as I assume AJ and Fury have, you don't hold no bad blood no more. Yeah, you've both seen each other get popped by the shake. So it's like, well, man, there's no bad blood anymore, right? You got popped, I got popped. We're all in the same beta bottom boat for the bag. Yeah? Bottom for the bag. That's what essentially this Saudi card's about. This Saudi situation is. He make a bottom out of all you, man, and it's for a bag. Bottom for the bag. That should be what the shows are called. Yeah? Do you understand, people? Where am I going with this in terms of Fury's reaction? It's estrogenic. Yeah? Oh, we're all friends now, and it could happen to anyone. He wouldn't have been saying that 2, 3, 4 years ago. So he's finished. He doesn't have the fighting mindset no more. Before he'd have said things like, whether we believe it or not, but before he'd have said, it's lucky Dubois did him, because I'd have done him worse. Now it's like, oh, we're all friends, and oh, I could have got caught too. I also believe what Usyk has done to Fury, the fact 160-pounder who can't punch knocked him out, is lowering expectations, right? It's heavyweight boxing. Before he'd have said, Joshua's too stiff, he's no good, he's a bum, I told you. Now he's saying, well, we can all get caught, I can get caught. He's setting the scene, and I got another video coming soon that was leaked. Fury sucking off Usyk. Fury was there in the crowd at the weekend saying to Usyk, oh, after the fight, oh, you gave them both a boxing lesson. It's like, whoa, you sucking him off. It was reminiscent of what Caleb Plant was doing with Canelo Alvarez during the fight. Caleb Plant was like, oh, you got really good skills. It's kind of weird. That guy popped your cherry, Tyson. You're fighting him in December. What do you need to be blowing his ego? He knows what he did with AJ and Dubois. Why would you need to tell him for? It's almost like, I don't know. If where you're from, there's a big name, everyone will go up to him and, you know what I mean? It's one of them ones. Everyone's going up to him trying to suck him off. To try and get in their good books. That's what it reminded me of. Tyson Fury going up to Usyk and saying, oh yeah, you beat them both up. It's like, whoa. So again, with that in mind, Fury's saying, oh, it can happen to anyone. He's basically telling you, when I get clipped against Usyk, that's the narrative. It could happen to any of us. He's lowered expectations. Before he'd have told you, I'll punch that bum up, I'll punch that bum up. Now he's saying it can happen to anyone, people. So don't be surprised. Don't blame me when I get caught this time. Blame heavyweight boxing. Don't blame the fact that Usyk's a better man than me. It's just a case of, it can happen to anyone. It just so happened to be me. It's not a confident man. Yeah, he should have said, AJ's a bum. Usyk robbed me. And Dubois can get it. He ain't with that, man. He might lie and say he wants Dubois, and he'll never fight Dubois. I don't think Usyk will fight Dubois. I think there's more chance of Usyk going back down to cruiserweight than fighting Dubois. And if he does, fair play to him. And if he beats Dubois again, then I'll just shut up and get back in my box again. Which is, listen, it's happened every time before. I backed AJ to beat Usyk in the first fight. I backed Fury to beat Usyk, so he'll probably beat Dubois again. Fair play to him. But until he beats Dubois again, Dubois going to blow his head off. Oops. And unlike most of these corny YouTube cats, yeah, I'll put the coin up. As long as if Daniel Dubois goes in a favourite, I won't touch it, because it doesn't make sense. Anything more than 50-50, if I can hit 100% return lick, betting on Danny D against Usyk, that's what I'm going to do. Win, lose or draw, come back on here. Yeah, there ain't no playing here. I ain't got to do all the talking. I'll put the coin up. Bosh, Danny D going to punch his head in. That's what I tell you. We ain't speculating, we ain't playing, that's what will happen. Pop, pop. Bosh, pop, pop. Bosh! Do you understand? So anyway, Tyson Furys has been estrogenic, the female hormone people. He's been shake-offed. Too much partying, too much shake-offing with Prince Turkey, and now you soft and everyone's your friend and it can happen to... No man, that's whack. He's finished. Dillian White as well, same situation. These guys are all just looking for a handout. Dillian White after the AJ fight. Dillian White should have said, hey man, Eddie Hearns was wrong for that fake moody test back in August. He's lucky it wasn't me, I'd have clipped him. Instead, Dillian White just trying to make money with AJ. Oh, yeah, it could happen. Oh, it's a tough one. It's whack, man. The game's fell off, people. The game's fallen off. And Danny D, he's quite respectful most of the time, but Dillian White, he's been with the shit talking. Tyson Fury, he's been with the shit talking. And that's the point I'm making. To go from talking a whole bunch, now you want to be friends with everyone and just make money, you ain't coming to fight, man. You're not coming to fight. You're not coming to fight with that attitude. And I think this sets up nicely for Fury to get knocked out by Usyk, and then we have the Battle of the British Bums. Yeah? The Battle of the British Bums. You got the British bodybuilder, Anthony Johnston, and you got the British/Benidormium expat, Tyson Fury. That's what is fixing to happen now. It really should be on the undercard of Dubois Usyk 2. Anyway, people, I'm out of here. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, let off the bell, 100%. No doubt about it. People, stop it. And in fact, actually, just quickly, as far as Danny D's concerned, there's no way this was just a lucky punch. Oh, it could happen to anyone. No. Dubois came in on his job. To be fair, in another video, Fury did say that everyone wrote Danny D off. So he's not taking credit from Danny D. But let's not make out AJ just got caught. He's no good. And the truth is, Tyson, you'd go live. I hope some people are saying AJ should retire. He shouldn't. He should fight Wilder. If I was AJ, I'd fight Dillian White next, then Wilder, and then Tyson Fury. Those are the 3 fights. Forget everything else. That's what he should focus on now. Forget Danny D rematch. Yeah? Dillian White, Wilder, Fury. Let's get them on. It's the fun thing now. But what I'm telling you is, it's not just luck. Because if Tyson Fury and AJ get in that ring, it's going to be a life and death for both of them. Because both of them are useless and no good. Do you understand? By the time Usyk's finished having a second go on Fury, and God forbid Dubois has a second go on AJ, it's literally going to be, they're both going to have no power and no chin. So it might work out nicely, actually. Someone might end up getting a KO, but it'll be a stinker. Both men will be shitting themselves, not scared to engage. Look at Fury versus Dillian White, for example. Yeah, he found the punch, but that fight was whack. Whack. And that shows you what happens when Tyson Fury goes in there with a boxer. Fury was skirting the ring with Dillian White. Didn't want to engage. It's easy to engage when you're in there with the Alabama praying mantis like this, who can't box. You can just go straight forward. Why didn't Fury go straight forward on Dillian White? Oops. Why didn't Fury go straight forward on Chisora? I couldn't stop him. Oops. He punched up the Alabama basketball player. That's what he can do. He can't do that. Why didn't he go straight forward on Ngannou? Oops. He's not built like that. So you put Tyson Fury in there with AJ, AJ's shot, Fury's shot, it'll be a big circle jerk. That fight goes to points 1,000,000%. No one going to do nothing in there. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, like off the bell, 100%. No doubt about it. People, stop it.